Hello and welcome to Midnight Club LA Rush, where today we've got the Range Rover, Land Rover Range Rover Supercharged. That's the name. Yeah, should be pretty interesting. First SUV, or first one of two. I don't know how this is going to do, to be honest. I expect this to be slow. Also, we're going to make this look silly because rice. Basically, yeah, we're just going to... So I don't really care about making this look good, so... I don't know, we'll just start it out. Everything, yep, scissor doors please. Oh, we need neons, and tint this out, Max, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't you? You need full privacy glass on your Range Rover. Yep, that one's worse, so therefore we're doing it. I was hoping for a double wing, unfortunately not. Yeah, that one has the carbon fibre on it. Tail lights. I mean, that one looks better. I'd probably actually go with that one, but yeah, that one's silly, so obviously that one wins out. I suppose go with that one. They look so tiny and undersized. It sort of needs a fart can, if I'm honest. Keep interior stock. Keep all that stock. Rims. What wheels? Well, obviously we're going with drop towers. Oh, those ones are terrible. What's the difference? Alright, those ones have like little bits in the middle. Yeah, we'll go with these. Are only 21 inches. Yeah, that's only 28. Come on, more. Oh. Oh well. No, we can only go up to 28. Actually, I just paint on the tyres. And then, how wide can these go? Ooh, 305s. No, that starts to become functional. Let's just slam it. Oh, only -4. We can't get it to scrape the ground. That's boring. I mean, obviously they've got to be chrome. Like, you know, why wouldn't they be? Then tyres. No point touching that. And gold brakes, because this thing is the coolest thing ever. Oh, actually, we haven't checked out the wide body. Ooh, they've somehow made it look even more ridiculous. And more square. Yes, we're going with that. Yeah, this is looking fantastic. Paint shop, well... sparkle. Primary colour... I mean, Land Rover's known for its like dark green colour, so we go for like a nice green, I'm thinking. And then like a two-tone fade with like a darker green. There we go, we're getting Land Rover's heritage here, is the idea. Yeah. Oh, that just makes it black. Yes, there we go. It's good. Land Rover's heritage on this car. It's perfect, isn't it? Oh, that is fantastically hideous. Oh yeah. Well, I'm happy with myself there. I mean, I'm interested to see how this does. Performance-wise, I don't think this is slower than the Golf. Well, at least in theory. But whether it actually will be, just because of how big and heavy it is, who knows? I've just realised I forgot to change the neon colour. I meant to do that. Oh well, it's fine. Right, attempt 1 here. Go. Oh, it's a lot slower than the Audi. Still 0 to 60 in less than 3 seconds. Because you know, who has time for waiting around? It just looks so dumb with those wheels. Right, first turn. Ooh, it's heavy. This is how I expected the Audi to handle. Just sort of heavy, understeery. Bit more acceleration than this thing. This is the slower of the two SUVs, luckily. So you know, it's all uphill from here with the Range Rover Sport. I think it is. Yeah, this one's the Supercharged, right? Yeah, it is. I remember which Land Rover I'm driving. Shush. It's fine. But yeah. This is, interesting. Just sort of dull and boring. Like, really, the SUVs are sort of pointless. You go with the Range Rover, Sport because that's better in literally every way. It's cheaper and has better stats. And, I mean, do you really care about the customization with this? Because you've got to do, like, 50 races. What is it? Something like... Yeah, it's like 50 races you've got to do with each car category. So you've got to drive the Land Rover 50 times. Finish 50 races with the Land Rover in order to unlock all the parts for it, which I've done, by the way. Pro tip, grind the Welcome to Hollywood event. But yeah, this, you know, most people have probably never seen the customization just because they got bored of driving these. This is yeah, this is awful in terms of like actually driving it. I don't know why they didn't just pair it in with the luxury cars or something. That would have made more sense. Or, you know, at least add more SUVs, like add an Escalade or something. Because there's really no point to this existing. I don't know. Alright, come on, brake. Yeah, getting stop good at least. I mean, never mind, it's barely doing any speed. You know, get stopped. Are we actually going to clear it? Oh, we're not. Luckily, we didn't clip the back too harshly. And it's not like the Golf where we need to lift. Just to, we need to actually slow down a bit so that we don't flip. I think it was the Golf that did that. Something I needed to hit the brakes on. I think it was the Golf because of how slow it was. I'm genuinely interested to see if this beats the Golf because this probably is a place for the slowest car in the game. Maybe this, the Golf, and possibly the Chevrolet Bel Air. I think that's going to be sort of the battle for last place in this. Oh yeah, and all three. Well, no, the Bel Air I actually plan on making decent looking, but no. Right. Well, I mean, it's not awful handling. There's just sort of nothing to it. At high speed, I mean, it's just sort of dreary understeer. And, I mean, through these more flowing turns, you know, it just sort of, yeah, there's nothing interesting to say. Kind of like the Bentley Continental in any racing game ever. Just sort of, understeer and boringness. You know, it's the most stable and boring, but nothing special car ever. Right, most likely going to do this on the first run. That's the only corner I could ever really mess up, and I haven't. So, yeah, here we go. Down the final straight. I was actually worried we were going to sort of understeer too much and miss that checkpoint. Fortunately, we didn't. This is actually on par for a decent time. An 04.92, which I'm actually going to check what that is. One sec. An 0497. That beats the Eclipse. Yeah, that beats the Eclipse. The 240 SX. This isn't as slow as I thought it was. Okay then. Never mind then. I mean, it's still boring to drive, and I'd much rather drive literally any of the other cars, but it's not that slow then. But there we go then. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. And until next video, goodbye.